Mm. None of you again in my box. I'm too famous. Oh, welcome to the Late Late Show. Hmm. Alive? No. Hmm. That lasted long. Right. Guys, I think Purple Aki's going to want in. Hello, everybody. Guys, we're going to do boxes and talk about creators. So anybody who's got any tea on creators, get in the box right now. And I'm having an early night, so I'm coming off by 1, maybe half past. Raise! No face detected. Let me just... Oh my god, why is it not doing anything? I'm so tired. Hello, MT. Be a gingerbread. Oh, I can't be asked. Guys, I'm so tired. Can everyone send any heart me's though, please? Honest to God, Angela was my biggest troll all along. Hello, EQ Minx, darling. Guys, if anyone wants to get in the box, you're more than welcome to jump in the box. It was just more of a bit to be alive and like have a discussion about everything, do you know what I mean?
Hi Corey, how are you?
Oh, the biggest wronging on the app. Hello.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. What are you telling me? You good?
Not bad. What's the tea you have on Evil Queen?
So the tea with Evil Queen. So the Evil Queen situation. What people? I'm going to need to make a clear distinction because people are getting very confused. PLM, like sexuality, is a spectrum. You're not just in PLM, out of PLM. No, I don't work like that. There's different levels of involvement you can get. Do you know what I mean? Evil
Mm.
Queen, and I'm gonna say this with chest. You know what I mean? I'm not doing up slander. I'm not doing up lies. Like I'm gonna be honest. Evil Queen, as far as I'm aware, well, remember it was a public server, 4,000 people. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry could join, provided they are an adult. As far as I'm aware, Evil Queen was not in the server. It wasn't confirmed that Evil Queen was in the server. However, any involvement is bad. I agree. However, Evil Queen was close friends with Alex Westgarth. Not Alex Brigham, Alex Westgarth, aka Child Force. You could YouTube him. You could check all his things out. He was on Piers Morgan. Wrong, Anaki. Yeah, no. Do something about it. So, Alex Westgarth. They were very close friends. They spoke off the app. They spoke on WhatsApp. The person that we were going for, I've just remembered now, someone told me in the server, was actually Tilly Tantrum. So honestly, Corey, this thing goes deep. It could be a Netflix documentary, my brother. It's mental. So Tilly Tantrum, the one that you guys call Tam, Tam. Let's call her Tam for simplicity's sake. Tam actually used to work with Alex Westcott. They had a falling out over some money. I think Tilly Tam was extorting a peddler instead of exposing the peddler. She was actually blackmailing the peddler for personal financial gain. Bring the proof. Stop waffling. Corey, have I sent you proof on stuff already?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, try again. So Alex Westgarth, aka Child Force, aka the guy who's been on Good Morning Britain. Anyone who's been on the app for a while knows who he is. High ranking PLM member, was there with me when I was just, you know what I mean, a little boy on this app. Do you know what I mean? He was
So
like a
hold
mentor
on,
to me.
Aki.
Yeah, sorry.
So EQ Minx has just said, no, wrong, Alex. Set her up, get her right, Aki.
Who's EQ Minx?
Um, EQ's bestie.
EQ's bestie. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you know EQ Minx. Yeah, yeah, but who is that, bro? You look horrendous, bro. I don't know why you're talking to me. Don't tag me now. Sorry.
Don't
Sorry, I'll
start.
get. You know what I'm like, Corey. I'll get carried away sometimes. Sorry, apologies.
Don't start.
Apologies. Lol, cow, kiwi pot. Yeah, trust
Otherwise,
me.
I'll get her in you, and she'll set up the
Oh,
app.
my bad. Old habits die hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd calm down if I was you. Otherwise, I'll press accept.
Do you know what I'm saying? What you press accept, you get them in. Now get her in, bro. I'll have it out with her.
No, you will not have her out with her.
All right, all right. She will destroy.
I'm gonna make you a good. I'm gonna make you a good guy.
I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I'm black in the heart. She will destroy you. Ask about me. Ask about me. Do you know what I mean? I'm about to destroy me. I'm undestroyable. Sorry, you got me on a tangent now. Sorry, my bad. Listen, so Alex Westgarth, aka Child Force, the guy who's with Piers
So
Morgan.
so so so
They're
let's just
gone.
put it. Let's just put us to bed, right? Because Angela has got her own life now, and she's got on a massive tirade of trying to push it on everybody else other than her. So,
Yeah.
was Alex Brigham in that server?
Alex Brigham was not again public server. As far as I am aware, Alex Brigham was not in the server. As far as I am
Thank you
aware,
very much.
however, he was heavily associated. Not just Kat, by the way, not just Kathleen. He was heavily associated with former high-ranking PLM members. Johnny Boy, head of PLM Scotland, one of the highest positions you can have in the PLM. Head of Scotland, when we did a lot of stuff north of Hadrian's Wall, a lot of stuff up in Scotland. Do you know what I mean? That's a whole other, like, you know what I mean, box there. But yeah, Johnny Boy, he's worked with Johnny Boy. He's fallen out with Johnny Boy. He's worked with Johnny Boy. Sausage, another high-ranking member, has been there since day dot. Do you know what I mean? He's worked with him.
Okay. And then
How
what
big
about
up
Trucker
with him?
G?
Sorry, Trucker
Trucker
G.
G.
This was even so but this was pre-server days. So if I could talk to you a little bit about the history, I used to go on my live, used to like bully random people. People liked it. I made a group chat, then I made a server. This was like pre-server days. Trucker G, he used to like my content. I should be able to find him again. We're talking like this is going like late 21, early 22. People, you know, Chabuddy G, the guy on People Just Do Nothing. He used to watch me. He used to watch my content, like the Hannigans, man. Does anyone know that Cornstar couple? They used to watch me, bro. Like this thing went deep, bro. Do you know what I mean? I reckon he's trolling Corey. Already sent him stuff, proof receipts. I'll get that. That'll be a bit harder because this is like early days. But Trucker G, he used to watch me. He told me to go
Is
for
it the
Derby
old?
Dan. I did go for Derby.
Is
Sorry.
oh right, yeah, Darby Dan, yeah.
Derby Dan, if anyone, I don't know, Corey, I know you've been around recently, so him and Derby Dan back in 22. Score be verified. Anyone who was there will tell you this happened. Back in 22, Derby Dan, Trucker G, we're going to link up for a scrap, blah, blah, blah. He told me, listen, mess around with Derby Dan a bit. He used to watch my stuff, throw a couple gifts and that, you know. I was on it, bro. Like, you don't understand, it was disgusting, my brother. I was like, I would go live 18 hours back then, the filters were nothing. 18 hours a day I would go live saying the most vile things and just not get banned. Do you know what I mean? Like all day, every day. He used to love it. Do you know what I mean? He used to be coming off from a shift and that. Do you know what I mean? Watching it. But yeah, he wasn't like, so we DM'd on TikTok a bit. He's told me to go for a couple of people. Darby Dan was one of them. I remember very clearly. There was another woman. I can't remember her name. I think she was a female trucker. Is that DHB? DHB, don't hold back. Yeah, don't hold back. Listen, Corey, another thing you need to understand. Anyone here knows Tattle Life? A lot of this stuff is backed up on Tattle Life. This is madness. Trust me, we're going to call this the Aki Files. You heard the Epstein Files. You don't know about the Aki Files. I'm loving this. What? Just because I'm loving it doesn't mean I'm not telling the truth. Lottie heavily involved. Like you don't understand. I would, Corey. I'll go fast to say if you include, because people would come leave, people will come and leave. If you include like associates, like periphery members, people who were on the outskirts of PLM, it probably numbered in the tens of thousands. It probably generally numbered in the tens of thousands. You know what I mean?
We will get to the bottom of it. Obviously, I told you I need the proof in regards to Angela,
Uh,
especially about like the Pearls doxing and Miss Red's doxing, because that's obviously going to cause uproar.
yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, so that was during my like my sabbatical. That happened 24. So like I said, last 2 years, there's PLM as an entity has existed. I've not actually owned my own public Discord server, and I've not really been around. I've been living up real life. Do you know what I mean? This that. So that was during my sabbatical. Angie messaged me again. I've got no reason to go for Poe. I've got no reason to go for Poe. When they fell out, Angie messaged me. Blah blah blah. This that. Find stuff on Poe. I didn't say she gave me Poe's number.
Danielle, you're so boring, darling. You're blocked.
Yeah, hundred
You're in
percent.
everyone's live. I see you every single day. And then you
Do
want
you
to
have the
come into my
messages? Yeah.
live and pretend we're friends. Get out.
Do you have the messages? Yes, I do have the messages. She didn't give me Poe's number. It was the burger van number she gave me. It's a burger van number what she gave me. Without proof, it means yeah. You big up with the purple paper crane. Corey, have you seen proof already? Oh, big up with
Yes.
the purple paper. You're spoiling me. I'm not Angie. I don't do this for money. I'm not Angie. I'm not like them man there. Do you know what I mean? Some of us got 9 to 5s. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up anyway. Still big up with the purple hearts. But listen, Corey, I've sent Corey what has now become lost media. I'm scared as well. I've sent Corey what has now become lost media, a video of me. And Corey, this is the last thing I've sent him. A video of me in the box with delusive Angie having a laugh. Who was the other part? Was it? No, Nina. Nina was in the box. Nina's around. You can still speak to Nina. She can verify a lot of this stuff. In the box, me and Angie having a laugh, having a bit of banter. And I even say in that box, these two people were giving you grief. So I came in, I thought I'll back it. Did I not say that in that? You can play it now if you want, Corey, if you've got two devices.
Yes. I have got two devices. Can't be honest, player.
You can't be honest. Yeah, fair enough, bro. But like, what I'm thinking about, I've spoken to
Jay
my
and
men.
Tanks, you're blocked by.
I've spoken to my men, so I've got in contact with some old members. I've assembled what is a ragtag
Need
team.
proof you're blocked by.
Normal proof, yeah. Leave them in. Let them say what they want. Let them say
No,
what
I'm
because they're
blocking them.
burning.
No, because they come in my live, right? They don't drop harpies. They don't drop me anything. They ain't benefiting my life. So they can politely go and sit on a spanner.
Do you know what I mean? It's it's it's,
Not
it's
happening anymore. I'm too famous.
1 second, Corey. I'm gonna have to mute.
Yeah, Robin, bye. Too bloody famous. Goddess, you're a liar. You're blocked. Don't block me. Don't send a heart me like, and they think they can come in my chat and troll me. Not having it anymore. Not having it. Corey is funny.
Sorry,
I am.
apologies. I'm back. I'm back. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Eve. Thank you, my Wendy.
Do you know what I mean? But at least when you gifting Corey, I get it. Corey provides content. He gives this is at the end of the day, this is what it is. It's investigative journalism. He's bringing people like me, characters, unscrupulous characters like me, controversial people like me to the forefront and telling the truth. Do you know what I mean? And that requires bravery. Do you know what I mean?
But let's just clear up
Yeah,
what we've already discussed, right? So
yeah. Go
you
on.
have said that EQ was not on the server, but she had connections with the guy from Telly. Fine, no problem. We understand. And you obviously connected.
1 second, Corey. If you like you're downplaying, sorry, I'm just gonna have to rewind and you know what I mean. I feel like you're downplaying a bit.
That's okay. That's okay. You can go
Not
through it
just
again.
the
I'm
guy
fine
from
with that.
Telly, the guy from Telly who helped me set PLM up. He will tell you that himself. He doesn't. One thing I'll say about him, he lies about stuff, but he doesn't lie that he helped me set PLM up. He was. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So this gentleman had helped you set PLM up, and then obviously EQ was friends with this guy, correct?
EQ was friends with him after the fact. After this had happened. After this had happened, I've spoken to EQ as
And
well
and
on a
and
handful of
she
occasions.
and she knew,
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
was
and what
PLM.
we did is our interest aligned because at the end of the day, Alex was making me because how it is in PLM is what is the draw to PLM is if you have beef with someone, one PLM member, you have beef with all the PLM. That's why most of these people that say they left because it was too dark, or Cat says I want to expose them, it's lies. Once you're in there, you never want to leave because you've got the backing of the biggest troll group. What people call cyber terrorists on the British Isles, bro. We want to know who
Who's
Kesh is.
Cash? Who's
We'll go
Cash?
on to that. Let me just finish this evil queen thing. I will tell you who Kesh is. I know exactly who Kesh is. Let me finish this evil queen. I don't know if you lot will know him though. Let me just finish this evil queen thing. So Alex Westcott, like I said, if it's one person's beef, it's all of our beef. He had beef with Tilly Tantrum, what you guys call Tam. They were hunters together. They had a falling out because Tam, instead of stinging a known peddler, she tried extorting money. Again, can all be backed. That's been out there for a while. If you don't know about that, then you just, you know what I mean, you're not with it. Admin wants live clips. Ollie, also a guy who's in PLM, was kicked out of PLM because he was being racist to people. Do you know what I mean? Another guy was in PLM. They're all over the app. They're all over the app. But sorry, I'm going on tangent. So listen. So we worked together with Evil Queen to take down Tammy. Was never there. Yes, you were live clips. Ollie, and you're a scouser and you got a really, really bad stutter. Come in the box and stutter to me right now. Come in the box and stutter to me right now. How am I gonna know this? Go on, stutter boy. Ollie, speak, bro. Speak. Cat got your tongue. Speak.
Yeah. So the only reason how you come across me was
there you
because
go, Scouser. What did I tell you, Scouser? What did I tell you? Ollie, is your name Ollie? Yes,
everyone knows I'm a Scouser. Everyone's got my number and everyone's seen me.
Got your number, yeah. All right, Ollie. All right. So Ollie was in PLM. You got kicked out of PLM. You were an Aki fan. You were a massive.
This is how I know you. This is how I know you chat absolute shit. You've come back on.
How did I know you were a Scouser? What do you mean everyone knows you? You're not. Does you in the comments? Has anyone heard a live clip?
The only reason you know who I am was because of Keely.
I don't know who Keely is, bruv.
Yeah, you do exactly.
Listen, you man in the comments, has anyone heard of the live clips before today? Is this guy a known person? Is he on the realms of me or Corey or Andrew, anyone like that? Has anyone heard
I viewed of him for trying to expose Levi.
No, lad, you just...
people in the chat say, who are you, bruv? No, people are saying they don't know.
Your lies are actually embarrassing.
You're part of my firm.
What? Part of your firm?
You are part of my firm and you got kicked out of my firm because you was being racist to one of my members.
Everyone outed your name and you got run off the app.
Yes, Waste Khan. Listen, I've had a million names. But people call me Basil.
As soon as everyone said your name, you left. Yeah.
Okay, what's my name then?
Well, a Waste Khan. Everyone knows it.
Okay, you started listening. A Waste Khan, but I'm not left. You just said I'm not left.
As soon as everyone said it, you just dusted, didn't it?
But okay, but I'm not. You said it. I'm not left, bro. I'm still here, bro.
Yeah, about what, 3 or 4 years later.
Yeah, listen, Corey. As you can tell, this guy is slow. I was just about to go into who Kesh is. This guy has now interrupted us to do his little X Factor sob story. Nobody cares. You're part of PLM. I didn't want to be your friend anymore, and now you're out here talking shit.
No one was part of PLM, lad. Like,
yes, you were. You're one of my fans. You watched all my life.
So reincarnate yourself, yeah. And just do your thing.
Big up with the gifts, man. Big up going rogue. Listen, live clips, Ollie, you got kicked out of PLM.
Begging for £3, you little tramp.
You're one of my super fans. You probably had a tattoo of my name on your arse cheeks. You're not bad. No one cares.
Get off.
You're relevant. So many people just said they don't know you. About 5. There you go. Sorry, as I was about to say, I was going to go into Kesh. So yeah, Evil Queen. I worked with Evil Queen to take down Tilly Tantrum, aka Tam. Yeah, apologies for that.
My God.
Evil Queen.
That's okay.
So yeah, Evil Queen. I worked with Evil Queen to take down Tilly Tantrum back in my, like, you know what I mean, rookie days, back in my, you know what I mean, back in 2022 when I was first getting on the app. Back then, still say, and then another excuse people will try and bring to you, Corey. Yeah, I did watch Aki. Yeah, I was friends with Aki, but you know what? He wasn't that bad then. I've always been a piece of shit. I was born like this. I've always been morally defective. I don't know what it is, some form of sociopathy. I don't know, but like, I've always been the same. I will die the same. I will never stop doing this in some form or another. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. There's clips out there in 2021 where I'm saying horrible stuff about children, saying racist stuff, saying threatening stuff, saying stuff about women, saying any vile stuff you could think of. Like, I've never changed. I'm never going to change. I promise you. If people say Aki wasn't that bad, then Aki, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. Scotty Lund was there when I was that bad. Trucker G was there when I was that bad. You know what I mean? Why are you like this? I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? It sounds like, yeah, and people are saying it like they're shocked.
Yeah, Canadian Angie, don't tell me what I can and can't do on my platform.
Corey dropping.
I don't tell you what you can and can't do on yours.
Canadian Angie, don't you catfish to be your daughter? Are you you're pretending to be a whole different generation? You're pretending to be a whole different generation, and you're telling him what to do. You're telling Corey what to do. This is investigative journalism. This is the stuff that Vice used to do back in the day, if anyone remembers Vice. And you're telling him what to do. Brother, are you feeling all right? You're out there faking a whole accent, a whole personality, and you're telling him what to do. Behave yourself. Sit down. Kesh. Okay, yeah, let's go on to Kesh. So Kesh is a gentleman known as Russian Alpha. He was in PLM. I wouldn't say he was a high-ranking member. He was never in any position of power. But he was a member called Russian Alpha. He left PLM due to an internal disagreement. Who's Chloe? Chloe's an extremely common name. User 66.
I stick to the bloody story you're on about Cash.
You know what I'm like. I get all ADHD. I get all carried on. You know what I'm saying? But hate that guy. Yeah. People know Russian Alpha. There are some of my men are in here. Like they will tell you they know Russian Alpha. He was quite vile. He was quite what's the word? You know, he was worse than me. Like, some of the people in there were worse than me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even the worst one. But yeah, Kesh was Russian Alpha. Was pure nasty. Yeah, it was just that is Russian Alpha to a T.
Who is it? Who is Kesh? Is that Capiche?
Kesh is Russian Alpha.
I don't know who that is.
So yeah, no, you won't know him. He wasn't anyone that he wasn't like. He's not like me or like Johnny Boy or Alex Reskoff. Like people aren't really gonna know. He was a relatively quiet member. Are you Pashton? No. But some people might remember him from the comments and stuff.
I see.
So many names. This thing went deep, my brother. This thing went deep, bro. We were like the Roman Empire, man. We were like the mafia, bro. This thing was deep, bro. Yeah, DHB was involved. He let me in his box sometimes. It was a bit of a love-hate relationship. Again, Aki, you're just saying random stuff. Have a look on Tattle Life. The internet is free. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got if you could type that comment, you could type into Google Tattle Life. It's not hard. Do you know what I mean? I didn't take her down though. Take who down? Sorry. Why did you tell Corey to? Because it's funny, innit? Do you know what I mean? Now, I've not worked with Evil Queen since them days. We've had a few. You know what I mean? We've exchanged information.
You also did advise me yesterday though, just to be totally transparent with my viewers, because I'm a very transparent person. You did also tell me that you were paid to make me disappear.
Yeah. Listen, yeah, no, that is like that was just bollocks, isn't it? I've never been paid. I'm not Angie. I've actually made a loss of being in PLM. I've spent a lot of money in PLM on gifts. Like sometimes I'll send gifts to my enemies just to like wind them up. Like I spent a lot of money. Like so, what I used to do is I had this trick where I didn't get blocked. Certain lives I'll get muted. I could have joined the box, but I never got blocked. But I could still gift. And I used to put like pictures of their kids or like the dead one, relative stuff like that, and just used to keep gift. I've spent like hundreds doing that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I love this guy. I love you too, bro. Paid and crap. No, I do it for the love of the game, man. I do it for the love of the game. People saying WTF, OMG, all of this. Do you want me to lie to you? Do you want me to be honest with you? Do you want
lost, buddy. Right, Canadian Angie, what's the problem, chicken? What's the problem, chicken? Tell us about your problems. What is the problem, Canadian one?
Why does everyone say it stands for? Because you're right, Angie. You're right, darling.
Say it stands for. Turn it down. You're right, Angie. You're right, darling. Say it stands for. What's it my echo?
You are the worst of the worst. You're sitting in here shooting off your big fucking mouth like you're some big fucking.
You can't fish your door. I know which one's more embarrassing, baby girl.
Get lost. You want to sit there and tell people that PLM stands for.
You're faking to be Canadian. You're faking to be a Canuck.
You're a pedlo. You're a pedlo. That's all you are. That's what you did.
I'm not a pedlo. I've never done anything.
There is video evidence.
You're getting angry and you're getting irate.
No,
you're
man.
upsetting yourself.
Bullshit.
Calm down. You're upsetting yourself. You're gonna have an aneurysm.
Go
Don't
do
do this to
yourself a
yourself,
favor
darling.
and start walking.
You are upsetting yourself. Please don't do this, princess.
There is video evidence of you sitting in a box with Feisty saying that you would grape children of any age. There's video evidence of what you said, and you want to sit here and
Who's
say
denying that?
oh,
Who's denying
PLM.
that? You're saying this to me like it's news. I've literally just gone on and told Corey about my little gifting trick when I used to dox people with my profile.
No gifting trick, man. You're sick. Get off the app.
I am sick. You're not telling me
Yeah, you
anything.
are. You're
Angela,
a sick
have you
individual.
did you hear about this before the live, or have you only just found out this now?
No, Corey, we showed it. It's on a thing called, fuck, I keep forgetting the page. There's a page, and now they've put music over it, and it's him sitting with Feisty saying that he would grape small children.
So when did you play that clip?
We played it. We did. Oh, what was it? I think maybe when we played the delusive stuff. So it would have been last week.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
no
if you
one
played
did
that
You're
clips
not
last week,
bringing
then why
anything
were
new
you
to
in?
the table.
Hold on.
Sorry.
But if you already knew that those clips existed, then why didn't you tell me that earlier instead of telling me to get them in the box?
I didn't think you were going to box him. I said do a phone call. I wouldn't box this idiot.
I did. I've done a phone call.
He was just fucking sitting there making fun of that poor Scouse guy. Everyone was in PLM. Everybody wanted to
Princess is called investigative journalism. It's called investigative journalism.
You were on a phone call with Corey, and you told Corey that PLM didn't stand for that. Oh, it could stand for anything. We damn well know what PLM stood for. Do yourself a favor. Stop shooting your mouth and get the hell off the app, you idiot. Sitting there fucking shooting your mouth off. That's all you're doing, looking for the attention. Go take a walk. Take a walk. No one wants you no one wants you guys on the app. No one wants you guys anywhere. Go get a job.
told me to do a phone call with him.
Go get a job and leave kids alone. Stop doxing people. Stop trying to threaten people. Go get a job.
Listen, brother, you're out there catfishing as you go. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nobody's scared of you. Don't
listen,
fucking
Canadian Angie, tell Corey about your relationship with Johnny Boy. Tell Corey how you're connected to Johnny Boy. Tell him now.
I am not connected to Scottish Johnny at all.
I'm not connected to Scottish Johnny. No, tell him. No. Right now you might not be friends. Has that always been the case? Has that always been the case, Canadian Angie?
Always,
Has that always been the case? She's crumbling. Watch out. She's crumbling.
Wow.
Oh, Canadian Angie, what have you done?
Wow. This guy
Canadian, I have been friends with you for long enough.
He is so, look at him go. Then anything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. Because
Corey, have I not already proved stuff?
He has, Ange. He sent me over screenshots already. I've had to.
Even have a card of the proof has already been sent on that. Angie, the proof has already been sent. Things are coming up. My ragtag team are working. Oh, believe it. Listen, everybody. If you believe what's coming out of my mouth, drop an X in the comments. If you believe me,
anything coming out of your mouth,
drop an X in the comments. You don't have to like me. You have to believe me. Drop an X in the comments if you believe me.
This is what you do.
Drop an X in the comments.
This is what you're known for. You want everyone to big up.
Look at all the X's in the comments. You don't have to like me, but do you believe me?
Angela, hold on. Calm down. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm getting all excited.
Calm down a bit. Angela, he asked you a direct question. What is your relationship between you and Scottish Johnny, or the previous relationship you had? Are you not going to answer that?
No relationship at all. Zero.
Did you have one prior?
Never.
Okay. So that will come out of the Aki files. And I'm going to tell you something, Canadian Angie.
If you've got screenshots, put them up. I'll go in my
That will come out in the Aki files. It's coming. There's a lot of stuff.
The Aki files.
Yeah, you're probably
the Aki files.
Aki files.
Baby go. Let me tell you. You heard the Epstein files. You man ain't ready for the Aki files. Baby go. No. Baby go. I'm going to tell you. Can I squeeze a word in? May I squeeze a word in? In that call
you can't squeeze nothing. Your brain is squeezing. It's fucking.
My brain is squeezing. I'm a lot more intelligent than you. I've got a degree, darling. I've got a degree from one of the best universities in this country. Try again. I don't catfish is my daughter. Try again.
That's where you went.
Princess, darling, sweetheart. If I can squeeze a word in. You know with that call with Corey, I never even mentioned your name. You're that irrelevant. I mentioned so many names. Your name didn't even get mentioned. I actually forgot.
Hold on.
Corey, tell him to be quiet for a sec. I'm going to explain. Everyone's going, she was his mod. I was not his mod. Scottish Johnny was in Delusive Angie's boxes, said he was going to do an exposure on Alex Brigham.
Oh, that's Johnny. I remember him.
So hold on. He was going to do.
Yeah, that guy was PLM, head of PLM Scotland, Corey.
Can you be quiet for a sec?
Okay, yeah.
So anyways, Scottish Johnny said he was going to do an exposure on Alex Brigham. Everybody went to Scotty Johnny's, or Scottish, whatever his fucking name is, went into his live. That night, he didn't do an exposure. Teapot's friend was in there, Rose, and was picking on me, and Scottish Johnny modded me. I have proof. As soon as I left that live, I demodded.
So you
myself.
heard it from the horse's mouth itself. She was moderator for Scottish Johnny. She said she had no relationship, and now she was moderator.
I don't have a relationship with
Look how the
Scottish
truth
Johnny.
comes out. Look how she's crumbling. You
Angie.
heard her say it
There was
yourself.
no
She was his
relationship
moderator.
with Scottish Johnny. Everybody was in his life for
Were
an
you his
exposure on
moderator?
Alex
Yes or no? It's a
Brigham.
yes or no question. It's Canadian Angie. Were you his
Everybody
moderator?
was in that live for an exposure on Alex
Were
Brigham.
you his That's not what I'm asking you. It's a yes or no question, baby girl. Were you his moderator?
Don't call me baby girl, you pedlo.
Answer the question. All right, princess, sweetheart. Answer the question.
Don't
Were
call
you his
me
moderator?
nothing. You're a pedlo. This is what you do. You're a trolling.
I'm a pedlo. Never slept with a kid. I like older
You're
women, actually. I like older.
pedlo.
Not as
You
old as
guys,
you, but
you're
I
a
prefer older
pedlo.
women. I prefer older women.
Pedlo, pedlo.
When I started this
pedlo.
thing, when I started
Get
my farm, I
off
was in
the
my
app.
early 20s. I'm not no
Nobody
pedlo.
wants you
I
on
was in
the
my
app.
early
Stop
20s.
shooting your mouth. No one's scared of you.
I was
no
a
one
young
gives
man
a
and I
shit
ran
about
UK
you.
TikTok with an
Angela.
iron
Get your
fist.
ass
With
off
an
the
Right,
iron
app.
hold
If you
on,
fist.
sign
hold
me
on.
You can
to an
never
app,
be.
I can go wherever I want.
Right. Both of you can
Oh
be
my
quiet.
God.
Stop.
That's what
No,
happened,
stop.
Corey.
Angela,
That's what
Angela,
happened. Scottish
Angela,
Johnny.
Angela,
Yes.
Angela.
I'm not going to stop.
See,
This guy's saying that I was his
hold
mod.
on,
He
hold
modded
on,
me. I have no
hold
relationship with
on.
Scottish Johnny. I'll go in my DMs.
Oh
He's
my
full
God.
of shit.
Angela, we have asked you
Yeah.
a yes or no question. Did
Yeah.
you have any sort of relationship with Scottish Johnny?
No. We
But
had
you were
no
his mod.
friendship. He modded me that day when I went in for the Alex Brigham exposure. There was a girl named Rose that was going at me about Teapot, and for some reason he modded me. When I left that live, I demodded. I wasn't expecting. I don't know Scottish Johnny. I will go through all my DMs with Scottish Johnny and
Okay,
post
fair enough.
everything.
Fair
There's
enough.
no
Okay.
relationship.
Fair enough. You bring up a very good point. Corey, am I allowed to speak now? Is that okay?
Yep. Yep. Go
Okay,
ahead.
fair enough, Canadian Angie. You bring up a very good point, but isn't it weird how you came into the live saying I have zero relationship with Scottish Johnny? Then it's like, okay, yeah, I was his mod, but I never asked for it. Isn't it crazy how like you initially came and said you had zero relationship, and then you said he modded me, but I didn't really ask for it, but he was in his live. That's not. Is that a zero relationship? If you were modding for someone, you man in the comments, is that a
Angela,
zero relationship? If
hold
someone
on,
asks you
hold
to
on,
mod for you,
hold on,
is that a
hold
zero
on,
relationship?
Shush. Didn't you outed
Yeah.
in Delusive Angie's box that he was once PLM? So you knew about Scottish Johnny anyway.
We knew about Scottish Johnny, all of us did, that were in my Discord when Teapot played a recording of him and Irish Barbie together.
All right, okay.
So
I was going to say,
Teapot,
I remember you saying he was in PLM. That's what I
yes,
remember you saying.
Teapot came into the Discord and she played a recording because we didn't know what PLM was. You can ask Bella or whatever. Nobody had any clue.
I'll be
So
totally honest with you.
Teapot,
I wasn't on the app during the PLM time, so
I
this is
mean,
all new to me.
I was following CLA and EQ at the time, but nobody, I didn't know about PLM. Teapot came into the Discord and she played a recording between Irish Barbie and Scottish Johnny, and she was the one that introduced us to PLM. And we were all scattered everywhere trying to find information. What did they do? What were they? That's the only way we knew. And that was the people that were in that Discord, which was my Discord, through my page on my platform.
Fair enough. You bring up a very good point. But as far as I'm aware, maybe I'm a little bit technologically illiterate. But as far as I'm aware, when you mod for someone, can't you remove yourself as a moderator? Is that not right?
He modded me, and within 1 minute, I left and demodded
Oh,
myself.
within a minute. That's not what you were saying earlier. So people are saying,
Listen,
no, you
at the end
didn't.
of the day,
No,
say what
actually,
you want.
Angela.
This is what you guys do. This is
Angela.
what they do, Corey. This is what they do. They fucking play their little
But
games.
you actively encouraged me to get him in the live earlier, mind.
you did. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Listen, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. He can sit there and tell you PLM stood for people like moms or people. No, it stood
People
for
like Mama, I think
It's
he
a
said.
social
lives
construct. It's an idea.
matter.
It's bigger
You're
than
a
bigger than
pedlo.
words. It's an idea.
There's recordings. There is
Yes, there's
recordings of
recordings.
you
You're completely
saying you
right.
would grape children. You would grape
But hold on,
teenagers.
Angela. If you heard this last week, which by the way I haven't heard, but if you heard this last week, then why didn't you tell me? By the way, Corey, before you put him in the box, this is
Because
what
we
I
weren't
heard.
talking to each other. You were with Delusive. We weren't talking. We just started talking now.
Yeah, I know, but you should have bloody texted me. You've been texting me
Take
today.
him out of your fucking box, man. Get that guy out. He's nothing but a pedlo, period. I'm
I'm
leaving.
answering the truth and I'm backing everything up. But I've just received a screenshot. Give me a second. Let me go on Discord. I think this is juicy. Let me.
You're a pedlo. You can put up whatever you want.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
Okay. Okay. So Canadian. Wait. 1 second. I'm going to ask you a yes or no question. Canadian Angie, I believe.
Go on,
Listen, I
Pedro.
believe in
Go
liberty
on.
and I believe in the court of law. I'm going to give you a
Go-
chance,
yeah,
Canadian
you
Angie.
believe
Are you
in
saying that you have
children, yeah?
zero relationship with any PLM members? Is that what you are claiming? Is that
We
what
were
you're
told-
claiming? You have zero involvement with PLM? Is that what you're claiming?
What did you say?
Barring your short time, well, what you claim is a short time as moderating for Johnny, do you have zero relationship with any PLM members, barring what you claim is a short time?
The only
Johnny Boy?
person that we didn't know was PLM. We thought she was out of it, and we were told to go into her live to listen to her talk was Demi. That's it.
Okay, so Smurf is one of my top men. Smurf is in the comment section. Smurf, can you say hello? Smurf has just sent me on Discord DMs with you and Smurf talking to each other.
Who the hell is Smurf?
Smurf is one of my men. Smurf is the purple one.
I never talked to
Yeah,
him.
Who have you speaking
can I-
to?
can I-
You
can I
haven't
see the
spoken to a
screenshot?
member on Discord.
Show the
Play,
message.
it's a screenshot. I can send it to Corey right now. I can send it to Corey
can I
right
see
now.
that, please? Right now. Send it to me right
Yeah,
now.
Corey. I don't know any Smurf. He's full of shit. They probably doxed it as we're talking. You're so full of shit. Who the fuck is Smurf? He's a pedlo, by the way, guys. He likes to sleep with young children and teenagers. That's who he likes to
I'm
sleep
sorry,
with.
listen, you guys, I know you might not like me and I'm not a good man, but you will not get the truth from anyone else.
I'm not busted.
You will
nothing. I
not
don't
get the
deal
truth
with
from
PLM.
anyone else. Canadian Angie
You're
will
a
not tell you the
pedlo.
truth. Alex Brigham will not tell you the truth. Delusive Angeli will not tell you the truth. None of these
Pedlo.
lot
No,
tell you
only
the
you
truth. I'm
say
sorry.
the truth.
They-
Only you say the truth. Only you do. Only
Do you know?
do.
Yeah, the worst thing is the most quotation marks, the most vilest man on TikTok is the one telling the truth.
You're the most vilest thing on TikTok.
That's what
you
I'm saying.
are.
That's what I'm saying. The most vile man on TikTok,
get
and
lost then. Go
I'm the
away.
one who's
Go
having
away.
to tell the truth.
Go away. Go away. Get lost. Get out. You're not telling
That's
us.
me.
Angela,
Okay, no.
Angela,
Canadian
Angela.
Angie told me to go away. I'm leaving now.
You have
go away.
messaged that account. That's Smurf account.
It's got the username as well.
I
Before
don't
she
have-
says it's
Show-
doctored.
say, Corey.
It's on Angela. I can't for some reason. It won't let me green screen.
Guys, send it to Instagram. Send me who Smurf is. I don't know any Smurf.
Yeah, of course you don't. Like you didn't know Johnny until you told us you moderated for him. I can't stand him. He's mean. I
my
might be
God,
mean,
keep
but I'm
trying.
right. I might be mean, but I'm not wrong
Keep
though.
trying.
I'm not a liar.
Keep trying.
I
I've
might be
got
horrible,
proof.
but I'm not a liar.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
So guys, if you believe me in the comments, drop an X. I want to
Sorry,
see an X
yeah.
if you believe me over
Put
this
purple
line.
hearts
Which
for the
Guys,
pedlo.
right,
Hearts
hold
for
on,
the
both of you, enough. Who
Corey,
can get in the
send me-
box
I'm gonna
that
go,
I have?
'cause this guy-
Angela,
I
I've
don't
sent
sit
it to you. It's on your Instagram.
Okay, I'm
who
gonna go
can
look
get
at
it?
my Instagram. Anyways, guys, this guy's a pedlo. Everything he
Look
says
at
is
the
a
X's.
lie.
Look at the X's. Angie, look in the
He's a
comments. Look what
pedlo.
people think he's
Pedlo. He wants to do little kids. He wants to do little.
She's so affected. She's so
My God.
affected. Big up with
Right,
the
hold on. You be quiet for 10 minutes.
All right.
Right. Who can get in the box that I can send a photo to so they can green screen? Because for some reason, guys, it's not allowing me to green screen at all. I've literally tried so many times and I can't. And I need to give you guys the proof because that's what I come with.
100%. Corey comes in proof. But Corey, while we're waiting for someone, can you confirm what it says? With Smurf right now, who's dropping me purple hearts.
MT, you still here? Oh, he's bananaed. Oh, God.
You green screen it. I don't have the facilities to do that. You know what I mean?
This is madness. Yeah, this is madness.
The thing goes in deep. Goes in deep. And by the way, it's not like TikTok where you can just follow random people. Discord, anyone who's used it, and you lot in the chat, have you used Discord? You know it's not like TikTok. You can't just follow random people. You can't just DM every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You have to have the username. Unfortunately for Canadian Angie, you have to have their username. So that means Canadian Angie has went out of her way to talk to, again, a high-ranking PLM member. 100% EQ Minx. Like I said, you man don't have to like me. I'll take it. Why do you think all this time there's been this zero tolerance policy to PLM and myself? Why do you think? Don't let them in. If you talk about them, they'll come. Don't let them in. Don't let him in the box. Don't let him do this. Why do you think? Because When I get a say, everything comes crashing down.
Guys, I can't change the green screen. It's doing my editing.
Smurf, darling, if you're watching, if you got anything more, please do send it to you. Have you got the cat proof or need it? We're compiling stuff on cat. If you've got anything, it's worth a shot. Anything you, man, got, even if you're non-PLM members, at the end of the day, working towards the truth does not make you PLM. Please send me anything you got. A lot of stuff, again, there's a lot of people involved. Please send it all to myself or Corey, whoever you need to. Do you know what I mean?
I'll have all the bloody exposures.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. Like with the things you've got coming, you're gonna be eating good. Like you're gonna be eating good.
Right, well, hurry up and get all your proof together because we need the proof now.
It's getting like after your live, I had a little meeting. Do you know what I mean? Little roundup with my men. Do you know what I mean? Told them, listen, here's what we need. We've made the server already. You saw a
Hi,
screenshot
Kim.
of the server. You've seen half of it. Was Police or Cherry? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who that is. If I don't know something, I'll tell you. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, it's not letting me turn my filter off. I've tried. I'm stuck as a gingerbread for the rest of my life.
Wait. Can't you use your other device and just show it on your phone?
No, because this is my main mobile, bro.
Corey, don't be lazy, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
You got me out there, you know what I mean, going to the Library of Alexandria, looking at all these ancient scrolls, trying to find evidence from God knows how long back, and you can't even get out your second phone.
In the world. All I'm telling you is this is what I've been sent. All right? That she was meshed with a Smurf person. That's all I've said. So stop thinking it was the biggest proof in the world because it's not. Turn my comments back on, mods. Thank you. Blinking hell. Proves nothing. Yeah, well, you are nothing. You have no use to me. You're blocked. I'm blocking loads of people tonight. Why always me? God knows. Evil, you're of no use either. You've got evil in your name. Out you go. What a night. I know you're telling me. Oh, God, he's back. You're an absolute trouble causer. I hope you know that.
But did Smurf state in their messages they were part of that group? What are you guys talking about? Smurf is a well-known member. Smurf is a high-ranking member. Smurf doesn't hide it. Smurf is in the chat right now, dropping purple hearts. What about Carl Pilker? Oh, another guy I used to interact with, Carl McCaz. Can't believe people forgot about that one. This is what I mean. It goes in so deep. I was so prolific. Me and my phone were so prolific on this app. It's just you forget these things.
Oh, God.
We'll never trust a PDF. Well, thank God I'm not a PDF then. So Karmakaz was actually, listen, if you want to know a little fun fact, if you want to know a bit of history, the reason why a lot of this even happened was because of Discord. And the reason why I made a Discord server, because guess who made a Discord server and inspired me to make my own Discord server? Cassia, aka what you guys call Karmakaz. Cassia, what we call him, back in the day, he had a Discord server. I used to be in his Discord server. He encouraged me to make my own Discord server. We got along as well until we did it.
Would Canadian Angie, would she have known who that purple person was?
Smurf is, yes. Everyone knows, everyone who's involved in PLM or gets trolled by him or trolls with him, etc., knows who Smurf is. Smurf doesn't, she's in the chat, she doesn't hide who she is. She's not, she's purple through and through, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No, she didn't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. That you know what Canadian Angie knows.
Exactly.
You're blocked.
But you know what? But okay, fine, fair enough. Listen, I get where you lot are coming from. I get where I'm a man of science as well. I'm a man of evidence as well. I get where you lot are coming from. But use your brains for a second. So Corey, you saw it. She came in. I've got zero relationship with Johnny. Okay, yeah, but I was his mod, but it wasn't that long. Okay, yeah, it was for the whole life. You know what I mean? And then Johnny is the only person I've ever interacted with. Okay, yeah, the Smurf, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? How long are you not going to fall for these lies? How long are you guys going to fall? King Scottish, I know Corey won't really care about King Scottish, but on the Scottish side of TikTok, half of them use this for all sorts. Half of them were right up our asses, bro. If you ever want views, Corey, expose Scottish TikTok, bro. I'm telling you. What about Alicia?
My God, this is
Alicia
mental.
was never in, as far as I'm aware. This is wrong. He's twisting it all. How many times do I need to be proven right for you lot to? It doesn't matter. I could show you me and Angie arm in arms together, skipping together in a park, and you lot would be like, it's AI.
You know
it's
PLM
me.
Demi. Can we also bear in mind? There's Demi.
Which Demi? Are you
PLM
talking?
Demi.
My Demi J. You talking about Demi J?
Yep.
Yes, Demi J heavily involved. Whether I will call her a fully, do you know what I mean, a full-fledged PLM member, I don't know. Heavily involved. We worked together. We've had our falling outs. We worked together. We were working together. She just got booted out of our server because we don't trust her. But now she's like involved. We're pretty cool with her at times. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you know Demi?
Yes, we know Demi. Yeah, I know Demi.
Why is Canadian Angie in the comments? Oh, so cute.
That one didn't even come from me, bro. That one didn't even come from me. And me and Demi were as chill as recently as, what was it, a week ago? A few days back?
Canadian Angie was also in the comments of other PLM people.
Okay.
Oh dear, indeed.
What are you not going to say now?
God.
That's not the real Demi J, that she's wearing a face mask. Come on, what are you going to say now? How many things need to come out before you guys just accept the truth? Check Discord GC. Ooh, there might be a big drop coming, Corey. Let me check the group chat.
Yes, give me all the juicy gossip. Guys, this is just nuts.
Like, listen, Jolene, if you're watching the live, am I reading that right? That those messages are between the person who was just in the box and Johnny Boy? Am I reading that right?
What have you got?
Because Corey, this is a bit, yeah.
Always downfalls come in. All right, Amber Blue, I look forward to it.
I'm sending you on Snap now.
What? Oh, God. Oh, my God, guys. This is nuts. Can we get back to your legs, Corey? No.
Okay, listen, but Corey, before you show that, please, if I could just ask the people a quick question. Guys, do you remember when Canadian Angie, we asked her, what is your relationship to Johnny? Let's put the one thing aside. Let's just say she's telling the truth and it was only for a minute, like she claims. But do you remember when she said her relationship to Scottish Johnny is 0? Do you guys remember that, yes or no? Yes or no, do you remember that? He's stuttering, yeah? Yes. Okay, you might remember that. Okay. I've just sent Corey screenshots of Canadian Angie DMing, speaking privately on WhatsApp to Johnny Boy.
You haven't got me that.
Is that not what that is?
No, this is...
Let me read it again. I didn't really look at it. I just got sent it.
OCA new PLM, is that true? Oh, yes.
Oh, is that? Okay. That's
Yeah,
what
she's been WhatsApping Scottish Johnny.
I can't even lie. I didn't even read it. You know what I mean? I'm that fucking quick to send it. You didn't even read it.
Look, Canadian Angie new. Having a conversation with Johnny.
What I'm going to do,
It's on Kales. It's on Kales, by the way, if you want to go up there and have a look.
And I guarantee, listen, she came up, she gave it big, and I guarantee it's going to be radio silence the rest of the night. I guarantee it's going to be radio silence, and she's not going to face me in the box again after that. She's not going to face me.
He's more than welcome to come back in if she wants to.
She won't do it, Corey. She won't do it. The man is bringing facts. I can't lie. Big up. Again, if you think I'm telling the truth, that does not make you a PLM member. That does not mean you like me. It just means you know what I mean? It just means you know the truth, bro. You know what I mean?
They're all asking about Feist. Oh, what about Candyman or Feisty?
Who's Pandyman?
Candyman.
I don't know who Candyman is. He might be while I was away. Feisty, however, me and Feisty, we've had our ups and downs. We've had a couple of Barneys. However, she has worked with Johnny Boy and she has worked with me. Another thing I'm going to let you know, Corey, I've not really spoken about yet, is there's a technique that these people do. They use middlemen, so they could wash their hands from it and pretend like they never worked with PLM. They will work with someone who works with PLM to like. So she was sending stuff to Kat, who was sending stuff to me to Docs. I can't remember the name, man. Who was it? Was it? I think it was someone involved in Lucy Rose drama. But Feisty has worked with us, yes, and she's openly worked with Johnny Boy. Who's Napoleon?
Can you stop spitting?
Sorry?
Can you stop spitting?
Stop spitting. Nah. You know when I talk a lot, I get like a lot of saliva in my mouth, bro. You know what I mean? Fact freak. No. Like, I will say it with Chesty. I think, yeah, he's never worked with us as far as I'm aware. You know what I mean?
This is just nuts. Can everyone send your heartbeats though, please? Thanks.
No, yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, sorry, no, that was the person. Yeah, no, I've just realised what you meant. Yeah, the person who was who Feisty got, one of the people that Feisty got us to troll was Fact Freak. Another one was a woman involved in the Lucy Rose drama. I can't think of it just yet. I want to say, was it Lisa Broomfield? I'm not sure. Show us your wallpaper. It's upstairs, man. I'm downstairs right now. He has his E4, E5 cream. So was Napoleon part of the group? But I ran the group, bro. I was a HITLER of the group. Do you know what I'm saying? I was a Mr. Don Dada. You know what I'm saying? I was the one who made the trains run on time. What about Rashante? Rashante, we bullied him into submission. He tried joining. It was quite embarrassing, but he didn't really fit in. And he kind of like. I don't even think Rashante denies it though. Nah, I don't think he denies it. Still got the carpet hack. You know, the carpet has changed. First, he got you to Dog's Factory. That's correct.
Got you to Dog's Factory.
That's correct. I wasn't really around for that properly though. That was more like Dipper, Chicken Dipper, and Clapper Slappers and all them, like the successor group to PLM. You're a bellend, yes. He wouldn't say that to my face though. He did not fit in. He didn't really, like people think, yeah. We will take any Tom, Dick, and Harry, but it's like anyone could join the server. Don't get me wrong, but to actually be a part of the PLM, be a part of PLM infrastructure, bro, you need to have something about you. What about Joe Delay? Don't know who that is. Mr. UK TikTok. I bullied him a couple times. I've been in his box and that, but I wouldn't say he worked with me now. I was not Evil Avocado. That was Jason Eames, aka Top Boy, aka Top Nonce. Scottish Paula. Me and Scottish Paula have had ups and downs. She's worked with us on occasion. She's beefed us on occasion. Miss Red don't like me. She called me the P word. I can't prove it. I'll say it with chest. I never recorded that call. I know some people in the chat have heard that call. We was screening my server. But she did call me the P word.
Do you know who Chocolate Swirl or Evil Avocado? No, we know who Evil Avocado is. But do you know who Chocolate Swirl and Evil Snoopy are?
I don't know. Do you girls know? The girls in my server and that. Do you girls know? I don't know.
Evil Snoopy and Chocolate Swirl. Does anyone know who they are in your server?
Does anyone know? Is Wooly Scheme Talk? Yeah, Wooly. He ran like a sister server to PLM, like a, you know what I mean, kind of joint operation. Basically, the Scottish PLM. Yeah, she called you a PA. Yeah, that's what she called me. Yeah, I don't care.
Got no proof of this at all.
There's no proof of it. If you don't want to call me a liar, like call me, I don't care. Like I'm not offended. She called me, but she did call me that. On anything on my mum's life, she called me the B word, but there's no proof.
Stop spitting.
I can't help it, man, bruv. Like, I'm going a mile a minute, man. What about Mags Hunter? Mags Hunter, we had beef with Mags Hunter, yeah. She was never part of PLM. CLA was involved. Share Bear, me and Share Bear have worked together on occasion. Did Red use a piece? Like, yeah, she did.
Did CLA ever get involved?
Nah, CLA is one big creator that I've never really interacted with in any form, nah. Birdman, I've been in Birdman's box. I co-hosted Birdman. I pretended to, you know, Birdman in a Corey. I pretended to have a Tommy tank over his bird, and he got quite upset about it.
Oh God!
What Scottish creators got involved? so many of them. I don't remember them. They all got weird names as well. But Wooly was involved. Katie Ryan was involved. Moonhead, Rido. The list goes on and on, man. Who else was there? Was loads. If certain people from around there are in the comments, they'll tell you there was loads, man, loads. Even that one that's exposing Wooly, what's his name? Jordan, he was involved. Jordan Boy, he was involved. Luke, I don't know, Luke. Remind me. Lee Sutherland, Lee Sutherland. I bullied him, but he never worked with us now. Have you spoke on Karma Kaz? I've told these lot that me and Karma Kaz, aka Cassia, his old name back in the day, did have a working relationship, yeah. Another thing, Corey. I need to tell you this, my brother. I need to tell you this. So, did you watch Angie's live after your? Did you watch the follow-up live that Angie did after your live?
No.
So Angie did live after your live, and obviously she was burning because the truth was coming out. She was kind of on one. She was not happy at all. During that live, she goes, "If you guys want to know the truth, contact Only Tony, who exposed PLM." She's correct. Only Tony did expose PLM. Only Tony also worked with PLM though. Only Tony has worked with me as recently as 2025. In 2025, Demi J, who was just shown, who is a PLM member, we had a falling out with Demi J. Demi J said some suspect things against the traveller community. I forwarded it to Only Tony, and Only Tony said he would sort her out. Me and Only a liar. No, I promise you. I know. That's what I said as recently as 2025, this current year. Yes. I don't know who Torian is. I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is. Nanny Yvonne. Nanny Yvonne. Oh, man. Listen, Nanny Yvonne, yeah, I used to fucking love that woman. She was in the... Do you know Nanny Yvonne, Corey?
No.
So she's from your side. She's like an old... And listen, I'm not going to know this unless I'm close to her. She's half Cypriot, half Greek. No, half Cypriot, half Welsh. So she's from your side of the neck of the woods. She's an older woman, and she was in the server, and I fucking loved her. She was proper like, you all right? You know what I mean? She was proper like a little granny and that. We used to call her PLM granny and that. Do you know what I mean? Bad Girl Squeak, that's the one. Do you know what I mean? But she was fully involved. She's another one who thinks she was never there. You know what I mean? Who's got early onset Alzheimer's and thinks she wasn't there anymore. Now she's fully involved. I'm sure there's evidence of that somewhere. Fully involved. Don't let her get away with it. Corey, please, I beg, research this. I'm sending him stuff with Drawing the Love. You've seen it. I don't know who Rosie Bush's share was involved. I've already said that. Portia McKenzie. I bullied Portia McKenzie. We would never work with Portia McKenzie.
When you ask people to like surrender and stuff, like when they surrendered to you, did they have to do anything, or was like a punishment if they didn't?
So what surrendering is, so like I am, believe it or not, as vile as I am, I like to give people a chance. A few Angie was, by the way, let me tell you, in 2023, when I fell out with Angie, she was on the cusp. She was on the cusp of surrendering. If I pushed it anymore, she would have surrendered. But what surrendering basically means is they have to submit to the PLM. They have to allow PLM in their lives. They can't block us all. They have to keep like a PLM authenticated mod to make sure none of our men are getting blocked. Do you know what I mean? And basically just, you know what I mean, surrender to us, like submit. They're not allowed to talk smack on us anymore.
Who out of the creators then, who surrendered?
Shah. Do you know Shah?
Nope.
Shah surrendered. Boombox surrendered. A lot of small names surrendered. The big names usually didn't because like it is really embarrassing. Like for you to surrender to a group for you to surrender to people on the other side of the phone, it's really embarrassing. So I'm not going to lie and say we got a lot. Roshante, he's probably the biggest name that surrendered. Troy Holt surrendered. He was kind of a name, but yeah. Chloe Bacchus. I don't know who that is. Sorry.
Did Angela surrender?
Angie, she was very, like I just said, she was very close. She was on the cusp of surrendering, but she didn't. You could tell if anyone was around in 2023, they will tell you, like, she was, she was getting ambulances every other day. She was getting ambulances, takeaway sent to her gaff. I think we set on police once as well. Like, the most horrible thing you could do to a person, she got it all. She was on the cusp, but she just didn't give in. And Like, and then I kind of just fucked off. You know what I mean? I got bored with it all. But she was very close. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Troy, he does awareness now. Troy does a lot of things, but Troy's another wrong, and he's got problems with TV.
Demi, you
He
don't even
says
follow me. You're never going to get in my box, darling. Sorry. Who's Demi?
Demi was. I would say, like I say, it's a spectrum, but I'll say she's a PLM associate. You're right, Demi.
Hello, Lucky.
You right,
Now, what are
princess?
you doing not telling the truth?
Demi, have you and me not worked together in the past? Yes or no?
Telling porky pies to everybody,
Debbie,
Aki.
have we worked together? Yes or no? Yes or no, princess?
I don't work with you. No, we work.
Did we not work?
against you.
Clear your throat
We
when you
work
speak.
against you.
Princess, clear your
And guess
clear your throat when
what?
you speak.
Guido,
Clear your
Guess
throat.
what? Guess what?
Okay.
Why don't you tell everyone what you've done to my family?
I've done a lot of things to your family. I'm not going to deny
Yeah,
it.
you have. You have.
I sent you a video.
Listen, I'll show everyone the proof.
You don't need to
I
show
got the
proof,
proof, and I
just
got the proof that you wanted Corey's number.
Yeah, I did ask for Corey's number. What's your
Yeah,
point?
and I got the proof
knows
that you're
that.
sending takeaways out.
What's your point? I'm not denying it.
Because
You're not
you're
bringing
sitting
anything
here
new.
on your high
Hold on, did you
horse.
send takeaways
You're
to my
upon
house?
control.
No, your
Tell
house, not your house.
everyone
Demi's
how
house.
you
Demi's house.
reacted to my nan, a 90-year-old woman,
Yes, I Tommy tanked
and
over your
then
nan.
you
I
come
Tommy
down
tanked over
my
your nan.
house after I have a stroke with your people, and you think you can hit me over the head with a baseball bat,
No, I never hit you
and
over
you
there.
find it all funny.
I never hit you over there. That never happened.
Corey's giving you a platform, and he don't have a clue what you're about.
He doesn't have a
But
clue
I
what- He
do.
knows I'm vile.
I
He
know
knows
the
I told him.
truth.
Listen,
I
Corey,
know what you're doing. You're
Corey,
trolling right now.
if I can squeeze a word in against this decrepit old woman, Corey, I will tell you right
I'm
now.
not an old woman. You're
She won't
talking
let
to
me speak.
Demi.
Clear your throat, baby girl.
No.
Listen
Aki,
to her.
right?
You can tell.
Aki,
she's a
tell
bit
them
slow.
that you wanted Corey's number and it'd be a
She's a
cat call.
35-year-old woman who still relies on her
And you
elderly
wanted
mum.
Angie's
She's a bit slow,
number.
you could tell. Sorry? I didn't want Corey's
And
number.
you
I'm
wanted
never hitting it.
Angie's number tonight. You're on a troll.
Yes.
My downfall is
I
not
wa-
going to be today.
I've never
You know, and
denied it. I've never
me and
denied
Corey
it. You're not
don't
coming
get
out
on.
with anything new.
But I can't sit here and watch the lies.
You can't say
Demi, I
one
don't
lie
even know
about
who you are.
one lie about
Screenshots
today.
from your server. I ain't
But what do you mean we don't get
stupid.
on? I don't even know who you are.
Oh, well, the one you said what OD'd with a stroke.
What?
Yeah, and you had an argument with my mum.
Demi, no one cares about your X Factor sob stories, bro. How's
Yeah, I
anyone
know.
even mentioned you?
You
I
got a thing in
remember
your
arguing with your
server.
mum.
You now got a thing in your server, Demi's next stroke. I've been sending it all.
Corey
I
doesn't
take a
have
look.
server.
This is Jolene in Morning, Willow.
Demi.
And she's called Jolene in Morning because it's after my nan, Joan in Morning. These people need locking away and putting a key.
Yeah, but no one's denying that. You're not coming out with anything
I'm
new.
going to put my story out there. And I bet you, no one, oh, that's it, you go on mute. Nah, someone had to say it, and Angie's telling the truth. There was a fake profile underneath Queen Angie, right? And she was telling the truth. She was never in that server. He's
I don't believe
lying.
you.
He's stirring.
Wait. Okay, so sorry, Demi. Did you not just wish death on children? Demi, did you not wish death on children? But listen, Corey, I'm going to tell you with chest. I've never pulled up to. I will never hit a woman. Do you know what I mean? But I will tell you with chest. I did.
Corey,
Tommy,
yes, I did.
no. I will tell you with chest what I did do. Tommy tanked over her elderly mother, her grandmother. Sorry, Tracy's mum. Tommy tanked
Demi,
over her
you've
grandma.
done just as worse, if not bad. So you're right.
She's about on our level of vileness. So Tommy tanked over her grandma. I've said some stuff about her grandma and mum and stuff like that, like just standard trolling. She's done it back. It's been back and forth with Demi. I'll say it with chest. It's been back and forth with Demi. Demi's wished death on Sausage's kid. She said horrible, vile things to Kazi. She's joined forces with us several occasions. As recently as last week, we were working together to take down Hartlepool. So I don't know what she's talking about. Demi,
I'm just a bit confused, right? Of how you're so very, very, very proud Shaz, you are never welcome in my chat ever. Out. You're very, very proud of how vulgar you've been.
I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Do you want me to feel bad? Like, I don't.
I know you don't, and that's what scares me.
Like, I can't make myself feel bad. If I don't feel bad, I just don't feel
Oh,
bad.
Kaz is in.
Yes, Cassia, long time, bro. I've spoken to you like 3 years, bro. How you been?
Yeah, man. Hey, why am I getting shares saying that I've been in PLM and stuff?
Cassia, was I in your server? Yes or no?
Not by invitation.
Not by invitation. It was live. Did you not? Can you not ban people from Discord?
Yeah,
Yes or no?
I kicked you out of it.
But you didn't kick me out. I was in there for a month. We had a personal disagreement. Then you kicked me out. You didn't kick me out because of who I was, because of what I say. It's because
Yeah,
of a
but
personal disagreement.
I wasn't in PLM.
I didn't say you were in PLM. I said that we worked together because we did work together.
No, I was just getting loads of shares. People saying
Well, there you go. He doesn't deny it. He doesn't deny that I was in his server. There you go. Another one bites the dust.
What do you mean, bit the dust?
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are now not claiming their involvement, Cassia.
I know more than you know that half of these FYP hosts and all these bigger TikTokers now are all involved in shit. I know more than you know. But Corey, I think you've gone down the wrong route on this, mate. I wouldn't normally jump up in someone's box and say it.
Okay, so it's not right for Corey to box me, but it's right for you to co-host me and box me and have me in your server. Why is it different when you do it?
Co-host you?
You never co-hosted me. You never used to co-host me back in the day, bro. Are you gonna lie about that?
Before the PLM server?
No. The PLM server was a thing.
Listen, actually, before you had this PLM server, you only set that up to compete with mine.
To compete with yours, yeah, and it got a lot bigger. Did you not?
Yeah, but you're saying it as if like I already knew you had a PLM server and it's what it is today.
But did you not cut? Wait. Was anyone there during the opening night, or was it the second night of the PLM server? You actually came in. Remember? You actually came in.
The opening night of a server which had no historic data in it.
Okay, have you got kids, Karmakaz? Can you swear on your kids' life? You weren't there. You were never in the PLM server.
On an opening evening of a PLM server.
Yes. When I first set up my server, I don't know if anyone remembers. This was 2022. You actually came to my server, so you've actually been in my server back in the day.
For what though? How many people were in the server? What was on it? It was an empty server.
It was my server. It was Aki's server. It was Purple Aki, the guy who set a PLM server. So what do you think?
So it wasn't a PLM server, was it? You're saying it as if I've joined a fucking movement.
I didn't say you joined the movement, but you were in a PLM server. You joined that by choice. It's not like you didn't end up there.
I joined an Aki server on day one.
Okay, there you go. So he's admitting it. And was PLM not a thing by then? Are you going to lie about that?
PLM wasn't a thing then.
Okay, there you go. He's lying about that. Okay. But this guy's, at least he's somewhat told the truth that he was in a server with me by choice that he joined.
So, are you trying to make out that I'm a wrong un?
I'm not making out anything. I'm just telling the truth. I don't have any qualms about you joining a server. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying you did associate with me at one point.
Yeah, but not in a PLM point, though, was it?
It doesn't matter. So I was doing up PLM and you were still associating with me. What's the point?
You're doing it day one?
What do you mean day one?
You're saying I joined your server day one?
I believe it was the first or second. I think you might have come on premiere night. It might have been the second night. But
that was before anyone joined it and any sort of PLM bloody movement.
There was about 200 people on the first night, so it wasn't before anyone joined it. The VC was actually full. We had to. Do you remember? I was bullying you, and we had to mute everyone else so just you and me could talk.
Actually, you wasn't bullying me.
I was bullying you. I bullied you several times.
We back and forth every evening.
Yeah, we back and forth, and you lost that back and forth. It was more back and forth.
That is not true.
Come on, don't lie, bro. You're laughing to yourself. It's cold. You're laughing to yourself. Come on, bro. That's fake. Come on, bro.
That is not true. But
I bullied you on several occasions. Is it Napoleon Aki? Yes, I am Aki. Yeah.
No. Corey, you've made a mistake here, mate.
All right, so it's all right for you. All right for Corey.
Kaz, can you tell me what mistake I've made?
You'll find out in the forthcoming weeks, but you've made a mistake here, mate. I don't know who you're just trying to get at doing this, but it's
it was just elusive mainly.
What's that?
It was just elusive mainly to prove my point.
I know, but sometimes in firing a shot at someone, you're going to get it with a ricochet, and I think you're going to get it with a ricochet on this.
That's so.
I don't agree.
You weren't around back then.
Exactly. So if it was all before me, then I can't be blamed for what happened prior.
If you open a can of worms and you get worms on you, mate.
It's investigative journalism. He's not my friend.
Yeah, but
Encourage you to get along.
let's not forget though, Kaz, right? This gentleman above you has also been in Delulu's box only less than a couple of hours back.
Yeah. I don't know. That's not a warning or a threat from me. Right, it's a warning.
No. But Cassia, it's wrong for him to have me in the box, but it's okay for you to have me in the box. For us to co-host together, for us to be in servers together. I've never been in a server with Corey. You've been in a server with me.
Yeah, but you're what PLM is now and what it turned into back then. That's not what I went into.
Okay, what was it back then? Because I could tell you, like I said to Corey during the beginning of this live, I was just as vile as I was back then than I am now. Nothing changed.
Yeah, but listen. This thing's mad. You're saying I joined a PLM server. I joined a server which had your name on it because you joined my server, which had my name on it.
Okay. So
you
joined.
You changed when I wasn't in the server. Your name to PLM.
LMC, I don't understand.
I've never changed my name to PLM. PLM's a group. I don't call myself PLM.
The server.
The server name to PLM. Okay, what was it called back then?
I don't know.
You were in it?
I don't know. I've moved on with my life.
No, he's moved on. So you've heard it all here. Cassia was in my server, whether it was called PLM or not. He was in my server. It doesn't really matter, does it? I was still saying PLM back then. It was still PLM in my bio. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was still the same thing. You were involved in my server.
Right. Listen. What's your name again? Papa Blaze. No, what's his name? I was going to say Papa Blaze.
Papa Waki. Me.
Yeah, right. Aki, you send me over the proof of everything that you've got with Delulu and everything else. You send me over your list and I'll go through it. Apart from that, I think that's all we can do.
Just be careful, Corey, man.
What? Kaz, unfortunately, I have to do this.
Yeah, man. It's cool.
It's investigative journalism.
Yeah, man. All right. But anyway, have a good one. See you in a bit.
Okay, see you later, Kaz.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right, Aki, sort it all out. Get back to me.
I'm going to love you and leave you. Big up.
No, don't love me. I was going to say don't leave me, but yeah, leave me. This is fucking nuts. My God. They probably trolled you. Well, they didn't troll me, love, because I haven't been on the app that long. This is mental. I have a funny feeling I've opened up Pandora's box. This is nuts. We need more. Oh my God. This is just... Guys, you're all saying for me to be careful. I'm not doing him anything. All I'm literally doing is allowing him into the box or allowing him to talk. I'm not doing anything else. I am not doing anything else. I've told him that moving forward, he must do... They're saying... What? They will be saying, get that new fella, Corey, off this app. What do you want about? This is messed up. I agree. He wants something in return eventually. Oh, what's he want now? What do you want, man?
Quick thing, Corey. All right, so listen. People are giving you all this bother, yeah? At the end of the day, I've backed up everything I said. Even Cassia, he pretty much said the same thing I said. He said he was in my server. It wasn't called PLM. I don't know if that makes a difference. So I was still... The organisation was still called PLM, even if the server wasn't. But he was in my server. Everything I've said tonight has been backed up. Canadian Angie stuff has been backed up. Everything has been backed up. Has it, yes or no, Corey, so far?
So far, yes, yeah.
He wants to initiate you into what? There is no PLM. I'm telling you, I'm working with a ragtag team of ex-PLM members, a small, tight-knit team who are gathering this information together. There is no organisation. I'm not don't get me wrong, I still troll a little bit here and there. I'll still like you see Canadian Angie comes in, I'll grief her, whatever. I'll grief people, but there's nothing to initiate. At the end of the day, I just don't like the fact, and you guys should either. I don't like the fact that people like Delusive Angie are getting away with this, getting away with the association.
But I have told you though, Aki, you're going to need to come with proof.
I have with everything so far, have I not?
Do you support peddlers?
What actual pet? No, that's why I kicked. That's why I've been doxing Jason Eames. That's why John Paul
Lost your
McMullen got
platform.
kicked.
Go away, Sarah, you silly cow.
I don't support actual pedlos. That's why Jason Eames, an actual pedlo, someone who actually slept with a child, has been tormented by me on this app for the last 3 years, has been contacted the police, tried doing the lot, can't get him off. John Paul McMullen, who edits children onto adult content, has been tortured by me on this app. A lot of wrongers have been tortured by me on this app. I do a lot of good as well as bad. Do you know what I mean? Why did I...
Are you planning on coming back?
Big up Charlie Lay. Sorry?
Are you planning on coming back?
I can't, unfortunately. I've become somewhat civilized now. Don't get me wrong, tonight was a bit of a... It gave me a bit of nostalgia for the old days, but I've become civilized now. I've got a 9 to 5. I've got like a real life. Like I can't troll like I used to. I can't do any professional trolling. I'll just dabble here.
Nice. If you're going nuts about me platforming somebody that's done vile in the past, and you tell me how he's allowed into Delusives earlier, but you didn't give her the same response. Exactly. Enough.
Zach the Bratton was not involved. You kick me out whenever you want, Corey, but I've actually just come in to, like, not back you, but just say it how it is. At the end of the day, like, okay, you don't put it this way. If you think I'm so vile, surely the people who associate with me are vile as well. Do you want them to, would you rather know they were associated with me or not? Do you want to continue living?
Georgia.
Hello, Napoleon.
Napoleon, darling.
Napoleon. People were saying in the chat that you dox children and that you've made jokes about kids getting raped. Is that true?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh.
Okay. What's your point?
I haven't seen any of those clips, mind.
So yeah, I've said some. I'm going to
You
tell
have
you
just admitted it, but look. When did you say that sort of stuff?
Just over the years, I've been saying that stuff. Like I'm not gonna. Corey, I've said this to you today. I've said some horrible stuff. I've never done anything to a child. I've never even intentionally interacted with a child online. My server was 18 plus. Do you think so? When Angie's out there getting nude, doing all that stuff, do you reckon her lives are 18 plus? Do you reckon she knows everyone in her lives? Do you reckon she could vet her lives?
But again, I'm not going to agree with you on anything you've done in your past. However, in terms of everything else that you brought, I've just asked for proof on. That's all I've asked for.
100%.
And obviously, you've popped in other people's lives. You've been in Delulu's day. You've been in mine. You've been in Alicia's. Where else did you say you've been?
I've been in Brigham's. I've been everywhere tonight.
Right. So you've been everywhere tonight. So again, moving forward, I do not condone. In fact, I strongly disagree with everything you've openly admitted you said in the past. So now, just moving forward, you need to provide the evidence of the allegations you made tonight only, and then obviously we'll take a step forward from there. That's all we can do.
100%. I've so far, Corey, and be fair, be honest.
Yes, you have sent me over some proof of some stuff. Yes.
Yes, and I've backed up stuff. People have been saying during the live, I've been backing up stuff. You all seen it. Can I just say one thing? Yeah. Okay. You're calling me a wrong and you're calling me this. Whatever. I believe in your freedom of speech. You can call me what you like, but you want to call me wrong as okay. Let's say I'm a wrong of some sort. That's fine. If you catch an actual peddler, if the police catch an actual peddler, let's say they're part of some sort of grooming gang, and they catch a peddler, do you reckon they ask them questions, or they'd be like, "Oh no, I don't want to speak to him. I don't want to speak to him because he's a peddler"? No, the police sit down, they ask questions, and they find out who that person is working with, who that person has worked with, their methods, their techniques. They find out what's actually gone on. That's what you do. That's what Corey's doing right now. Because if Corey didn't ask the questions he asked tonight, we would never know about Delusive Angie. We'll never know about Canadian Angie. We'll never know about Alex Brigham. We will never know about any of these people. Am I right or wrong? You man in the comments, am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys need to remember is I did not bring up this whole conversation of PLM again. I think you find it was Canadian Angie and DQ that brought up the conversation of PLM, and I then went under the behind the black curtain, and I wanted to see what PLM was about. because I could tell by delusive Angie's face she thought there was something coming, and by God was I right.
So you're saying you're an actual peddler? Then no, you just missed the point. I'm saying is, if you think I've done some sort of wrongdoing, surely you want me to tell you the other people I was doing the wrongdoing with.
Finally,
We haven't seen the proof. Okay, so you didn't see Canadian Angie screenshots. You haven't found out who Evil Avocado is. Corey's been sent the proof of that. It's up to him whenever he wants to release it.
Purple Aki, get me the proof. You're still a wrong un. You know you are. You've admitted that. You've sat here and said, yes, I am. Again, give us the proof of what you said tonight. And then obviously just jump in everyone else's boxes.
I'll keep it coming, Corey. I'll keep it coming, man.
But get me the proof, please, Aki.
100%.
All right, bro. My God. This is mental. But I wasn't the person to bring up PLM again. That was EQ and Canadian. I went to find out why Angela was so bothered. And now I know why. I just simply... No, he contacted me, not the other way around. Not the other way around. He contacted me. This should have been left. Well, I think you find then you need to go and tell Canadian Angie to stop talking about PLM or Delusive or EQ. I was the only one that went straight to the head. Well, they come to me, sorry, because I was talking about them. So they came to me. Why would Alex jump in my box? This is all before me, so it is what it is. I'm not agreeing with anything that that guy has done. Not in any way, shape or form. I just told him that to his face. But at the end of the day, I have a right as a viewer to ask questions to somebody who has done massive wrong. I have a right to do that. And me as a newsreader, news anchor, whatever you want to call me, I need to give you the truth. And stop entertaining him. Do yourself a favour, Serena. Get out. Out. You guys deserve the truth. You guys deserve the truth. Because you got elusive Angie pretending she haven't done anything. I think you find Kerry, he's not a convicted pedo, so you can get out for that comment. Stop spreading misinformation. Stick to the facts. Exactly, Supergirl. You guys have a right to see whether these people that you are supporting, spending your hard-earned cash on, are working behind the scenes and doing things unfavorably. You guys have the truth of that. So I, if I need to, will use my platform to bring those facts forward. And I have told him that what has come out of his mouth tonight is not fact. I need proof. And he supposedly is going to find that proof. So as soon as I have that proof, it will come on. No problem at all. The Evil Avocado stuff will be posted on my account at 10 a.m. tomorrow on my main account. I'm not messaging no WhatsApps because you guys are going to keep me up all night. I'm busy. I'm trying to sleep. Why 10 a.m.? What's it got to do with you? You're never going to be able to see it now because you're blocked. That goes away, my Corey. Absolutely. Aki offered money for my number. He didn't need my number. My staff was in my bio, so he added me and started threatening me. I am simply doing what I want to do with my platform. How do you threaten you? Oh, I say he's going to unalive me. Mad. Alex Brigham, stop starting on people in my life. But I swear on my Bella's life, I have no inclination to get involved in all of the past stuff that has happened in regards to PLM. I just wanted to know who was involved, who done what, and only of the big names. I'm not watching none of Demi's live, thank you very much. Put Demi in my block list, mods. I simply set off the fireworks and let them go boom. And now when I'm getting a massage tomorrow morning, having a real nice time, getting all nice and tanned, and the app is exploding with what's gone on today, tonight even, I'm just going to sit back and relax because I haven't got nothing to worry about. They have all got stuff to worry about. There's many creators that are currently not being able to sleep thinking, I wonder what Corey knows. It's about time that creators on this app were honest and truthful with their audience. And if they were honest and truthful, they got nothing to worry about. But the likes of Delusive, she needs to be worried because she works too much behind the scenes. Thank you, Heather. And she knows she does. And on that note, I'm going to leave you all be. Go for all of them. I will. I'll sleep fine. Yes, get to sleep, Alex Brigham. Get the oxygen mask on. Exactly, Nova Blue. You guys need to know who you're supporting. And I promise you, with any big names, when I get the evidence on any big names, I will out the lot. So when Aki comes to me and says, use all the stuff on Delusive, use all the stuff on this person, use all the stuff on this person, I will give you it. I will out every single one. Not just Delusive, even though she is, at the moment, my biggest troll. I will out every single one. Oh, God, he's back in now. What do you want, man?
Yo, listen, baby boy, check your snap. I've just sent you 2 screenshots of me going live with Angie. You seem pretty civil there.
Oh, God.
Yet again, the so-called quotation marks worst man on this app, yet again, is the only one to tell the truth. Yet again. Love me or hate me, you're not going to know the truth about me, you know what I mean?
Can you not call me baby boy?
Say that again?
Can you not call me baby boy ever again?
What would you prefer?
Just Corey's fine.
Just Corey, yeah.
Can we keep this strictly professional?
We'll try. Oh, so you've got another device now. Can you show them the video I sent you earlier? Wait, Corey, before you do that, I just want to say one thing. Stop saying, please send me the proof, because I've been sending you stuff all evening. Right, go on.
Right, so he was on with Delulu back in the olden days.
Everyone who knows me knows that's my iconic wallpaper. She looks very happy there. Doesn't look scared. Wait,
What video, bro?
Wait. Go down. We'll do them one at a time, Corey. Come on, man. I shouldn't be walking you through this, bro. You're a journalist. Wait, go down. We'll start bottom upwards, yeah? So go in the second one.
You didn't send me a video, bro.
I swear to God I did. Go in the second one. Are you sure I didn't?
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I did. Go on that second one. Can you that one? You did the wallpaper, so the one after wallpaper. We're gonna do them one at a time, Corey. Come on. After wallpaper. After the wallpaper.
Oh my God! Oh, Aki, you're doing my head in.
All right, so that's me and Angie. Newton Scabbert is new, who's still a member of, well, not PLM, but she's a part of my ragtag team. Newton Scabbert was letting me use her account to go live with Angie. So that's me. That's another one of me.
Block Liam, please. Bye, Liam.
Okay, if you go up, there is a video. Can you see the one that says GLM?
That one.
No, that's a screenshot, not a video, Corey.
Mods, get all over this fucking comments. Block them all.
And
this is Canadian stuff. This is.
That is also a screenshot, Corey. If you just go up a little bit.
There is no video, Aki.
If you keep going up a bit.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
I have actually said a Welsh person of colour with ginger hair, yeah.
A Welsh person of colour.
Yeah, did you like how politically correct I was then?
There's a lot of colours.
Fox, man, why are you spoiling my fun? What are you scaring everyone for? Have you been threatening to put people in car boots again?
Something like that. So I wanted to bully her. She was getting rude to you two, so I come in to bully her and she fucking shut herself. You know what I'm saying?
Is this pineapple?
I don't. No. The other person talking.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's pineapple.
Is that pineapple? I don't know who pineapple is, potentially. But if you watch that video, what did you see, Corey? Can you, in the comments, tell me what you just saw?
Well, you're chilling in the box with her.
I'm there. I'm chilling in the box with Delusive Angie. I even say I thought she was giving you grief, so I'll come in to back you too. That's me saying that to Angie and the other person in the box. Very casual talking, very casual. She does not look like someone who was trolled by me. She does not look like someone who was scared of me.
Shane Dev denied it. Yes, she did, Foxy. Stop lying.
She did deny it all day. She's been saying, "Oh no, I got trolled by them. No, I was just saying it so they got off my back." She was having the time of her life.
That's not pineapple. Yes, it is. Open your ears. For that, you're blocked.
She was like a diabetic at a sweet shop, bruv. She was having the time of her life. You done saw that. You saw that, bruv. Sitting with me. Like we're besties.
Right, Aki, get out my box.
Why?
Because you're doing my head in.
Oh, good night, baby boy.
No. Oh. My God. Pineapple said she wasn't around then. That is Pineapple's voice. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? How can you sit here and say that's not Pineapple? Listen to the voice.
I have actually said a Welsh person of colour with ginger hair, yeah.
Shut up. It was Pineapple. Get a grip. It wasn't Pineapple. Do you know who Nina is, Corey? No. Guys, I don't know who any of these people are. I just wanted to come on today to prove that Angela was a fully pledged member of PLM, and I have proved that. It's not my fault he's brought in a shitload of other people. And you know, he's got to come forward with proof now. Otherwise, he looks like a bit of one to the rest of them, I'm sure. Do you know what I mean? I just think I've opened a can of worms. Yeah, you've opened Pandora's box. I agree. I think there's going to be a lot coming out about a lot of creators. And obviously I'm not going to be included in that because I'm nowhere to do with it. You know what I mean? I was nothing to do with it. I wasn't on the app at that time. But I think a lot of creators are, yeah. I think a lot of creators tonight are absolutely cracking themselves. I think a lot of creators are like, oh my God, was I in there? And if I was, has he got proof? And they're probably trying to hunt back through conversations of where they've had it with him. And, you know, they're all absolutely cacking themselves. And to be fair with you guys, I don't blame them. Because by the sound of things, being anything to do with this group is extremely bad for your platform. Right? But from my perspective, is I'm not connected with them in any way, shape or form. I am just simply bringing the audience into the know of what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But this is what Canadian Angie wanted. This is what EQ wanted, is they wanted to find out about Angie and PLM. And I did. I exposed that. But we'll see what other evidence we get sent over, because he has sent me over evidence. I will be putting the evil avocado stuff up tomorrow. And we can all sit back and watch the fireworks just go mad. Because everyone is backtracking. Everyone is worried. Hellraiser's box, absolutely. Look, it was either my box he was going to jump in or somebody else's. He's been in Alicia's. He's been in Angie's today. He's been in Alex Brigham's today. He's been in mine today. Steph, stop telling me what to do. I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm not a child. Out. There's nothing for him to turn me on, because I'm not out here being his best pal. I'm protected him from anything he's done. I've told him not one thing have I agreed with what he's done or said. But I've also have not seen stuff of what he said either. So what do you want me to do? I'm a neutral party with with one common purpose here of making sure that you guys know the truth. And I will get to that truth. No, he's not a peddler. You was flirting with him earlier. No surprise, 0 followers, 0 following. Angela, get a life. Exactly. There you go. This is a great comment, and let me pin it. Right? This goes back 4 or 5 years, and you wasn't involved, so you're the best person to out it. Exactly. If I was not on the app at this time, then I can literally sit back and I can read through everything, get all the proof of everything, and then out it all. Why can't I? So this is the reason why tomorrow they're all going to go, oh, he shouldn't be talking about this. Oh, he can't talk about that. He can't talk about this. He shouldn't be doing this. You defo wasn't about doing none of it. Exactly, EQ Minx. Lurking in the background. Oh, shut up, you silly C-U-N-T. Get out. A boy from the valleys. I'm not even a boy from the valleys, so you're wrong there. I wasn't about, so I have a right to talk about it. PLM or Aki came to me and Aki said, you are getting things seriously wrong about me and you're starting to PISS me off. And I said, okay, tell me the truth then. And he said, no, because you won't allow me to tell you the truth. I said, yes, I will. You tell me the truth and I will give you your airtime. So he's going to tell me the truth. But I have asked for proof of everything. I want. Exactly. I had Angela stop talking about it. And then I had Angela gobsmacked over the fact that EQ and Canadian were still talking about it. So I knew there was something there that was being hidden. I knew it. Angela's face gave it away too much. So I had to dig. I'm sorry. I don't care if it ruins my platform tomorrow. I'll go and start a business somewhere else. I don't care. I had to find out what Angela was scared of, and I believe I found it now. I think he's starting to crack the code. I am. There's a lot that these creators have done in the past to make sure that they had a platform. And now they've got that platform, they certainly don't want what they've done in the past to get that platform to be the downfall of their platform. But I have a horrible feeling this is going to be the downfall for many people's platforms. If even half of what he said on that little interview that we had earlier is true, if even half of what he said, even a quarter of what he said on that interview is true, then boom. You can kiss. I have a very strong community. They understand why I do things. I have to keep my views going. I have to keep the entertainment going. I have to keep the gifts coming in. You know what I need to do. Nothing wrong with box them. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. That's your goal. Chris, you're of no use to me, darling. Bye-bye. Bye, Chris. Love you. Bye. He has got receipts because he's already... Oh, that's because I'm not on camera. But he's already given me receipts. I've already seen receipts. I've already seen receipts. I have to go behind this black curtain. Otherwise, I will not be able to tell you guys the truth. So just bear with me. All right? But anyway, I'll spark up the app tomorrow. And then I'll come back with more as soon as we get more. Exactly to be. I will see you all tomorrow, guys.